I get a call one day from a restaurant owner. He says, "Hey man, your son trying to get in. Should I let him in?" So I said, "Hold me, call you back." So I called Sharif. I said, "Hey, you going to the restaurant?" He said, "No." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because they only want to let me in because I'm Shaq's son." So the point I'm making is, at what point do people start calling you O'Shea rather than Cube's son?
They haven't yet. It'll be on Twitter, and my Twitter handle is my name, and they still be like Ice Cube's son. That take more letters than O'Shea.
Right.
Right.
But I stopped tripping on it. You know, I wear it as a badge of honor. That's the best coach I could ask for. The whole concept of getting out of the shadow is built by people on the outside. You don't think like that. You my dad. You know, they be like, what type of dad is Ice Cube? He like to eat cereal at night, tell me to do stuff.
Right.
Like, it's not, it's not
Most
like,
dad shit.
Yeah, he's a dad, bro. He's my dad. I didn't realize how cool my dad was until I was 18. Like, I was like, dang, like, you all right? Because we were in Australia on tour, and this dude, because my original job, me and my older brother Daryl, we used to go on tour with my pops. We had a song with him. We would be his hype man, break down the stage, put up the stage. And so after the show, we going out to the front of the stage, getting set lists, taking down the lights, yada, yada, yada. And this dude in Australia was like, hey, come here, yada, yada. He was going to hand me something to get to my dad. People do that all the time. He was like, he gave me his card. He was like, tell your dad that I was heavy in the gangs when I was younger, was doing drugs when I was younger, and listening to his music, give him this card, and he had became a doctor. He said that was from listening to him. I'm thinking like, damn, he probably wrote that shit in the kitchen. You know, something like changed somebody's life from across the world. And then I was like, man, like my dad means something to people other than me, you know? And then that's when I realized the power of what he do. So I was like, you know, you cool, man. I get it now.
Yeah.
And, you know, from there, like I said, the shadow thing is not real. The real thing is the O'Neal, the Jackson. That's the real thing. Make that go as far as you can.
Yeah, you're on the same team.
Yeah, like as far as you can. It's no shadow, bro. It is a kingdom. It is an empire. It is a mountain. Just your range is over here. Build that up. It's not real. It's only made by people from the outside. So like people are like, man, aren't you Ice Cube's son? You damn right I am. I just don't know your dad's name to call you his son.
How's Gary? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Sorry
run
if
from
anyone's
that.
named
I've been blessed to have that. So that don't bother me, man.
You are right. As someone like when I watch like actors get interviewed and I see like those media people, they all ask the same questions, and I think that they feel obligated to ask that question.
Yeah,
because I don't think they've done enough like of watching your work to really dive into it.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, this is a question that I should ask.
Yeah, I mean, like and I get, because I understand making a name for yourself.
Totally.
It's really hard when you got the same name and you look like him and you do a movie playing him. It makes it quite challenging.
Yeah.
But like, if I thought like that, it would make me resent everything that I've ever gotten.
1000%.
And that is whack. And I'm here like, I don't know what magazine it was, People or whoever it was that started the Nepo baby talk. Let me tell you something. I suggest it for everybody. Being a Nepo baby is great.
We're seeing like John David Washington. We're seeing the next generation of guys come up.
Why the not? I hope you all have Nepo babies.
Yeah.
It's been happening way before any of us.
Way before
It's
us.
been happening on scales of whether it be actors or
CEOs,
or royalty, to even when you see a garage that'll be, you know, Jefferson and Sons,
Right.
a pizza shop. It's always been happening. So I'm not running from that. Get mad, get glad, get heavyweight trash bags, baby.
Did you ever
Steal that one.
did you ever feel a kinship to him with O'Shea and O'Neal?
Absolutely. Like, we Irish.
Yeah, we Irish,
I
brother.
told him in the very beginning when I was young, I was like, O'Neill. I was like, is he Irish
We
at
Irish
all?
as hell, baby.
Yeah.
I shot a cocaine bear in Ireland.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, and they took my passport. They said,
They're like, he's one of
"Come on,
us.
baby.
Yeah.
Come on."
Yeah, O'Shea O'Neill.
Oh yeah, the McGrady's though they, you know,
Yeah, they-
oh
Damn, there is a lot of black people with
Oh,
Irish
powerful.
names.
That's right. So who's your which
Fuck.
4 people would you put on your Mount Rushmore of actors?
Oh man, obviously Denzel, just because he really is the standard as far as black actors go. I love Leo. Leo's the man. I'm a big Brad Pitt fan. I love Brad. I always thought Brad Pitt was so just like, the dude's got charisma. And then, let me go to film school real quick. Because there's going to be somebody on there that I can't let go. No. The Professional. Oh. I gotta go. Just because of everything that he did, you gotta go Sidney Poitier. Have to. Respect to Marlon Brando, because I know somebody gonna be like, what the But no, yeah,
Right.
I gotta go. I'm black. I gotta go Sidney Poitier, bro.
I think what everybody loved about Den of Thieves 1, of course, it was a great movie, but the plot twist at the end, you know, involving yourself. When you did that plot twist and when you read the script, did you know it was going to be a season 2?
Well,
Excuse me, a part 2, not
Yeah,
season 2.
yeah.
Not big in TV.
I hoped, I loved it because black people rarely get to be the mastermind.
Right.
So I was like,
Right.
hell yeah. But then I was like, they left it open, and then a year go by, 2 years go by, and I'm like, man, where the sequel, baby? What are we doing?
Right.
And my dad always tells me, you don't get happy until you get the fish in the boat. So like, you got to bite, but you ain't reeled it in yet. You got to get it in a boat. So like thinking the sequel coming. If it don't come, you're going to be disappointed. So wait till you get that fish in the boat. And after 6 years of fighting, I finally got the fish in the boat, and we knocked it out. But you always want to leave the end of the movie open-ended. You don't want to write yourself into a corner where it's like, oh, well, we're kind of done with the story now. Make something up.
Right.
But yeah, I think you should always do that, especially when you're doing a big action film. Why don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
I don't want you to give it away because I've seen this. Trust me, it's going to be the best movie of the year. But how has your character Donnie evolved in the second time around?
Well, in the first one, I'm getting beat up for 2 hours. So, I mean, in the first one, I'm under the radar. You're not supposed to be paying too much attention to me. The second one, the audience knows. The audience is smart now. They know I'm full of shit. So it's like, now you got to show the chameleon ways. Now we can peel back the layers of the character, find out what type of person he really is. And he's coming into his own. And in a lot of ways, that's art imitating life, because in the first one, that's my third movie ever. I'm not trying to make waves. I'm just trying to do my job, get in, get out, and have Hollywood speak highly of.
Right.
And that's the same thing with Donnie. It's like, he's not trying to make waves. I don't want you paying attention to me. Let me do my part and let me get out. The second one, that comes after I've had a lot of projects under my belt. I got my confidence now. I know what I won't do. I know what they can't budge me on. And I know what a film needs. Donnie the same way. Now he's got a team. He has to be a leader. He knows what shouldn't happen, what needs to happen. And what I can only do what needs to be done. And he knocked it out the park the same way I do.
Isn't it freeing to not just try to be good, but to just try to do it however you want to do it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Because then there's no cuffs. There's no cuffs. And what you feel, you've had enough experience to know, like, nah, I've been here before.
Yeah.
I know what I need. Give me the ball, Phil. I'm not running that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
Like
no,
sports and performance
running
is
that
so
shit.
similar in that. In the beginning, you're not trying to step on anyone's toes. Let me do my job. But then once you get that confidence where it's like, I think I might be the best out here.
I got it, bro.
Yes. No, that's a hell of a feeling.